Check. Test 1, 2. Yo, I was born in Castle Medical General Hospital. Family ties amongst a full house up in the tropical. Wasn't long till I realized I was one of the Simpsons, watching Sesame Street on a box television. Yo, I was very creative. I learned a lot from MacGyver. I used to talk to my dad's Dodge Dart like Knight Rider. And our house at the time needed some home improvement, so my dad got a government job, federal recruitment. We had to move to Japan and I was mad as can be. I went from Boy Meets World down to Dragon Ball Z, but I was raised on Oahu, sorta like Gilligan's Island. And yo, MTV Raps was when I first started rhyming. In Colorado High School, I was saved by the bell. I got suspended for weed, but I was never expelled. My first whip was a Honda Accord 95. Wish an exhibit would roll up and pimp my ride. I soon became a lifeguard at Fort DeRussy Beach, where Baywatch became reality like Quantum Leap. I was always around beers like Norman from Cheers, Saturday Night Live, Happy Days, The Wonder Years. I grew up in a different world from Melrose Place, fulfilled with cops, unsolved mysteries, the first 48. I used to be that jackass running wild and now dark, living in my car, smoking dope up South Park. Spent most of my time hanging with criminal minds. Got me thinking like, damn yo, I shouldn't be alive. I put my life in jeopardy when I was using drugs in. I used to be locked up abroad, strapped with a brick. I used to meet with Mexicans like that Border War show. I met the real Magnum P.I. in Hawaii 5-0. My first shower up in jail, I was naked and afraid. 60 days in, realizing my life ain't a game. While incarcerated, it's mainly about man versus food. You either make friends or create a family feud. Now I be trying to get my record expunged from the X-Files. Wish the process was shorter, but that's just law and order. I should've listened to my grandma and Tutu the Golden Girls. MTV, I'll show you the real world. Being a felon makes it hard to get a job in the office, so I became a cook in Hell's Kitchen, making some profit. My life is like a TV series, yo, with various plots. I dodge 1,000 ways to die, Ripley's Believe It or Not. I used to live with roommates just like 2.5 men. Now I'm living single in a studio apartment. Had a major intervention, now I'm on the right track. Found God, turned my life around and never relapsed. They told me keep coming back cause orange is the new black. They told me stay on the boat just like the deadliest catch. What was once black and white is now in living color. And I plan to tell my son just how I met your mother, how she came in and out of my life with brain games. So I miss your childhood and all your growing pains, all because of snowfall, SpongeBob and his 6 toes. I'll probably be married with children like the Flintstones. I'm just happy I ain't dead, body left without a trace. God friended me and now I follow his will and grace. He gets me through the day while I'll be working dirty jobs. Ridiculousness is ideal like Martin and Seinfeld. It's getting kinda hectic on this third rock from the sun. So much Live PD, so much 911. Now I'm a family guy, true blood, it's up in my bones. Let me take you on a journey through the Twilight Zone. Hawaii really ain't the same without Dog the Bounty Hunter. And the airports need to step up to catch a smuggler. Hip-hop is shitty now, most these rappers is queer as folk. This whole industry is comedy like Raising Hope. Sex in the City, my girl, she wanna smash again. Netflix and chill, keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm all about the waves unless it's Breaking Bad. We got the best swells here in Hawaii, my homeland. I bodyboard the West Wing, too much northern exposure. I get tanked for 60 minutes, then my session is over. Because it's crowded, so many scrubs, freaks and geeks. It's like Jersey Shore down here at Sandy's Beach. You gotta beat the entourage or you'll be counting cars, surrounded by the Walking Dead, moonshiners and madmen. I think the show that made me crazy the most was Mr. Rogers, and I wouldn't doubt the Alawa Canal got river monsters, bodies deep underwater like an episode of Lost. 100 bars, 100 shows, my nigga. Who's the boss? I'm out.